Welcome back, folks, and thanks for sticking with us on this Sunday morning. I hope you all are having a fantastic weekend. Joining us now, we are talking about the 9th annual Mission Pink 5K Run and Walk. We are joined by Paola Lopez now, and we have Dr. Eugenio Galindo. Thank you so much, both of you, for coming in today. I really appreciate it.
Good morning, Gabby. Thank you so much for having us this morning.
Thank you. Now,
Thank you for the invite.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which is huge. And of course, there's events going on to raise awareness and to bring everybody together and kind of join in together to kind of walk, run, or do anything to kind of support research and just to help people down here in the area and in general the country. So I want to talk about this event. Now, it is the 9th annual, and of course 5K runs and walks are always great because it definitely brings out a huge group of people to come on out.
That is definitely, you just said it just right. On behalf of Mission Regional Medical Center, I would like to invite everyone to join us on this 9th annual Mission Pink Run, and this is to raise awareness for breast cancer. So it's a very important event.
Definitely. Now, breast cancer is something that is definitely should be talked about, and of course, we can give some information on what women should be looking for, any signs, or when they should be kind of keeping check on themselves and when they should be doing all of this.
I think the most important thing is, number one, awareness and early detection, and be compliant with your screening and testing. You know, today about 260,000 patients are diagnosed with invasive cancer, and 60,000 in situ. So it's about 320,000 per year. 1 in 8 women will have breast cancer, and 85% with no history. So there's no history in the family. 85% of them, no prior history. And about 5 to 10% will be family related. The importance is an early detection can cure you, and that can make a big, huge difference, not only the patient, but in the family and everybody else.
Wow. And so at what age should people go, women should be going to get screenings or to get checked or to kind of just starting to take those preventative steps?
So it's very important if indeed there's any family history, but if indeed there's any family history, usually it's 10 years before the early diagnosis of a mom. So if a mom was diagnosed when she was 45, we start screening at age 35.
Okay.
But if indeed there's any history, any history, then it should screen earlier. You know, breast cancer, 25% of the patients are less than 50 years old. And in my clinic, I've seen patients 19-year-old being diagnosed with breast cancer.
Wow.
So always attention to have knowledge of themselves, and if indeed there's anything abnormal, immediately seek adequate attention and medical help.
Of course. So there's no age limit. There's no at this age is when you should start considering it could happen to you. It could happen at any age. It doesn't.
In general, I recommend mammograms age 40, unless there's family history. That's my initial recommendations, and just follow those patients. But it's very important because mammograms, you know, 1 in 10 mammograms might be read as normal, but 1 will have cancer.
Wow.
So it's very important to be well tested and well checked by somebody that has knowledge into breast cancer.
Of course, and when anybody hears the word cancer, it is obviously devastating, and then breast cancer. So I think it's important to, when you do get screened or if you are taking those precautionary steps to kind of make sure that you are healthy, your body is okay, and if you do end up getting a diagnosis, to work with your doctors, of course, and kind of get the education that you need to kind of work to combat this issue. And so it is important to go and get screened, and of course, and these events are also great because it kind of helps women and families and friends kind of get educated on this issue.
Definitely, and I would like to thank Dr. Galindo for supporting this cause. Part of the proceeds of the event are going towards free mammograms for uninsured women over the age of 40 here in the RGV. So that's why it's very important to let everybody know that your help is going to help other women that to get free mammograms.
And that's important because a lot of the times, especially in our area, and there might not be a lot of people who are insured or who have that kind of health care to go and get checked or to get, in general, just to go to the doctors even if they have a cough or they have the flu or anything. So I think that is so important to kind of be pushing, and it's great that people out here can go out and participate in this event to kind of help women and people here in the Valley kind of get the help that they definitely could use. Now, tell me a little bit more about when this event is being hosted, more details, how people can participate. I know we're seeing a quick clip, I believe it's from last year's.
Yes,
So it looks fun, a lot of pink out there.
Yes, we're expecting over 3,000 people, so we're
Wow.
very excited. This is going to happen on Saturday, October the 20th at 7 in the morning. We're going to have our welcoming presentation, and then at 8, all my runners are going to go and run for the cause.
Oh, that's exciting. And so where can people go to register? Is it a donation, or is it a registration fee, or how do they go about that?
Yes, there is a $25 registration fee,
Okay.
and they can register at www.missionpinkrgv.com
Okay.
or by calling 956-323-1150, which is our marketing department.
Perfect. Now, it looks like it's going to be a great event. Now, I saw shirts out there. Now, do they get those shirts when they get to the event, or can people kind of create their own look and come as a team and kind of dress themselves up as they
They're
like?
more than welcome to be creative. Actually, we're going to have a contest for the
Okay.
most team spirit, the most creative t-shirts. So get creative, do your shirts, or we're going to also provide our own t-shirts.
How exciting. So tell me a little bit about last year's event. Tell me about what you saw, some of the most creative kind of teams out there.
Well, there's teams that bring their dogs, so this is a pet-friendly event, so feel free to bring your dog. They dress them in tutus, like all these feathers around, so just get creative, all the bedazzled and all that stuff.
And so how much money are you all hoping to kind of fundraise this year? I mean, obviously there's no limit because you want to continue to raise as much as you possibly can, but is there a goal in mind maybe?
We really don't have like a goal in mind, but as much as we can in order to provide the most mammograms. Of course, that's our whole goal, to provide free mammograms to uninsured women. As Dr. Galindo said, early detection is the key to save lives. So.
Of course. And if there's somebody watching right now that is in their 30s, 40s, and they've never gone to the doctor and they have no family member that has been affected, what are some of the things that they can take right now? What's the first step? If they're watching, what should they be going and doing?
Well, I think that I personally advise to know themselves. Their own self-breast examination, I think, is initial key. Number 2 is find out if, do an adequate, healthy lifestyle, because it's very important for any patient. Number 3, don't be afraid to be screened, because a lot of patients tend to, I will not go, it's too painful. They have so many excuses, and I think stay away from that, because again, awareness, early detection can cure and make a big difference.
Most definitely, of course. So folks, you heard it here first. There is going to be this fabulous event that you definitely can participate in. And of course, if you haven't gone, go and get checked, because it is important, as you mentioned, Dr. Galindo, that early detection is very key and it could save lives. Now again, this event is going to be happening on Saturday, October 20th. Now registration, I believe, starts at 7. Is that right? Check-in at 7?
Check-in at 7.
Check-in
It's going
at
to
7.
be at Mission Regional Medical Center. That's on Bryan Road.
Perfect. And you can sign up at missionpinkrgv.com. Is that correct?
That is correct.
missionpinkrgv.com. There it is right there on your screen, folks. So go ahead, go participate. Only $25, but all those proceeds go to giving free mammograms for women down here in the RGV. Thank you both so much for coming in today. I really appreciate your time and effort. Thank you so much.
And I hope to your program we can find somebody that can go and be checked, get early detection, and be cured.
Yes, definitely. Most definitely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gabby.
All right, folks. Well, coming up, we are talking about the annual Fajita Cook-Off. You won't want to miss all these details coming up.